Ever had a brilliant idea for an online course, but then you get completely bogged down by all the technical stuff? Well, today we're jumping into a tool called Course Pilot, which says it can solve that exact problem. Let's see what it's all about.
It's a pretty common dream, isn't it? You know, you're an expert in something, a coach, a creator, and you think, I should share this. But actually turning that expertise into a polished, professional online course, that can be a whole other story. There's this huge gap between the idea and the reality of getting it done.
And this quote right here just hits the nail on the head. So many great ideas for courses never actually happen, all because the process itself becomes the biggest roadblock. It just gets complicated.
So what is it that's really holding people back? Let's dig into the common struggles that can turn a really exciting idea into a super frustrating dead end. It almost always starts with the tech, right? You end up spending hours, maybe even days, just fighting with page builders and trying to make the navigation work. Your videos, which are the most important part, end up feeling scattered all over the place instead of flowing nicely. And on top of all that, so many platforms hit you with these high monthly fees. The whole thing just becomes expensive and confusing before you've even got your first student. Honestly, it's the perfect recipe for just giving up. Okay, so we've definitely established the problem. Now let's flip the script and see how Course Pilot says it can fix all that. What makes this tool different? So here's the core idea in one sentence. It's a system designed to take your video content, and this is cool whether it's your own videos or even ones from YouTube or Vimeo, and just automatically structure it into a professional-looking course. The goal is to cut out all that painful manual setup. So how does it actually do that? From what we're seeing, the whole process is designed to be ridiculously simple. Let's just walk through the three main steps. It really does boil down to this. First, you either upload your video or you just grab a link from YouTube or Vimeo and paste it in. Step 2, you give it a title and a description. And that's pretty much it. The system instantly creates the lesson and pops it right into your course structure exactly where it's supposed to go. This slide really says it all. On one side, you've got the old way. This tangled mess of building every single page, creating menus, linking everything together. It's a headache. And on the other side, you've got the Course Pilot way, a streamlined, automatic process that's all about saving you a ton of time and frustration. Now let's look at the actual features. That instant lesson builder is the heart of it, for sure. But there's more. The ability to pull in videos from YouTube is really interesting, especially if you want to curate content. It also gives you a clean professional layout, you can add your own logo and colors, and you can even attach downloadable files like PDFs or zips to any lesson. Okay, so who is this tool really built for? Let's take a quick look at the kind of creators they had in mind when they built this. The audience is actually pretty broad. For educators and trainers, it's about getting lessons out quickly. For consultants and coaches, it's a way to automate training for clients. If you sell digital products, you could add a course as a new offer. Affiliate marketers could create little mini courses to pull in an audience. And even agencies could use this for things like client onboarding. All right, let's talk about the price. This is one of Course Pilot's biggest selling points. Instead of a monthly subscription, which is what we're all used to, they offer a one-time payment. And yeah, this is the number that makes you do a double take. The entry-level plan is $5. One time. That's it. That is a huge departure from the recurring fees you see almost everywhere else. So here's the full breakdown of the plans. You've got the standard plan, which is perfect if you're just making your very first course. The Pro plan gives you a bit more room with up to 5 courses. And then the Unlimited plan is for people who are going to be creating a lot of content. But the key takeaway for all of these is that one-time investment, no monthly bills. So beyond just being a simple course builder, the way this is framed is as a tool for creating a real, long-term asset for your business or your brand. Let's see what that actually looks like. This quote really paints the picture, doesn't it? It's this idea that your course can be working for you 24/7, teaching people, building your reputation, while you're off doing other things. And here's how that all comes together. The lessons are all designed to flow perfectly. Your brand is right there front and center, and enrollment can be totally automatic. But you still have full control over who gets in, all with just a single click. So the main takeaway is this. The goal here isn't just to launch some one-off course. It's about hoping you build a lasting digital asset that works for you around the clock. It's an investment. And this kind of leaves us with one final big question.
As more and more tools like this pop up that lower all the technical barriers, is this kind of streamlined, automated approach the future of how we package and share our knowledge online? It's definitely something to think about.